All right, here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship here tonight.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov. We are set for a main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sharabutdin Magomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Early connection with the left from the champ. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots at top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Let's set up that high kick now.
Beautiful jab lands.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Oh, effective strike there by Nurmagomedov.
He's he's back in the clinch. How does he proceed from here?
And now some separation. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his bodies, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Circling away towards the left now. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Khabib's in half guard. 90 seconds to go in our opening round. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control. Because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Okay, no problem. Relax. The takedowns didn't go your way last round, but we know how to fix it. I want you to pretend you're going to exchange with this guy.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger. You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you gotta be very aware against this guy, or he's gonna catch you in something that you can't get out of.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
That one snuck in. Nice, nice. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie, locked in tight.
Nice kick to the midsection. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Let's go. I need you to be first now.
Khabib's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
Defense.
Massive hit. Beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Able to block that one.
Nice.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Good exchange there inside. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
Kimura right into the armbar now.
Dude is a wizard on the ground, man. You are always under attack.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Oh, he's got his back. Final seconds here. Round 3 next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Big punches.
Able to land with the left hand.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Nice knee landed there by Nurmagomedov.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Throwing that jab, no good. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, nice work to get the takedown there. Good entry by Nurmagomedov. Making all these shots count. And now he's got the back. And he's back to his feet. Good side for him there. Misses with the left hook. Tries to work it into a takedown. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Keep your hands up for me now. All right, relax.
Beautiful head kick lands.
Doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
Oh, nice.
Man, the takedowns have come in bunches tonight, and there is another one. Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's got that submission tight now. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the champion rounds.
All right, sit down. Breathe. Get some water. Relax. Now listen. That was awesome. Really good work. Way to control him from the top. I need you to work to pass that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Beautiful.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Nurmagomedov's now looking for a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You gotta keep position over submission.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. Oh.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Now he's going full mount.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that graphic exchange.
Nurmagomedov gets tattooed by that stiff jab. All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
10 seconds to go in the round. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Great job. Dominating that last round with ground control. You want to keep that going. Let's get this fight to the ground as soon as possible. Take it back down.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Takedown defense is there. Tags him with that uppercut. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, nice elbow. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Very fast jab lands for him.
Finds a home for the left hand there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks. He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to... That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Big right hand. Single leg takedown is good. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Under one. Nurmagomedov's looking for a Darce choke here. Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Oh, not at all where he wants to be now as he gets flattened on his back.
Nice. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. All right, side control now. Well, the ground and back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation.
It's going to be a close one.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Declared the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Sharabutdin Magomedov.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stand and cheer. We have a new